Jessica is a military officer. It's her job to make sure that her country and its citizens are protected. She puts her life on the line, and she's made sacrifices for the sake of others. While what she does is honorable, she never expects preferential treatment. She says that this is the life that she's chosen for herself, and she doesn't expect anything in return. Jessica had just completed a training mission for the military, and she was on her way home. She was still in her military uniform and was boarding a plane to head home. She wasn't looking forward to the flight home. She couldn't afford a seat in first class or business class. Instead, she was sitting in seat 31B in coach. She knew how cramped and uncomfortable these seats could be, so she sat down, dreading the whole flight home. When Jessica found her seat and sat down, she noticed that there were no flight attendants around. This was odd since passengers were boarding the plane trying to find their seats. Finally, Jessica spotted a group of flight attendants standing in the corner. They were standing and whispering. Jessica thought they were talking about her, but assumed she was being paranoid. She walked over to seat 31B and tried to get comfortable. Jessica sat and waited for the plane to take off. She sat there for 20 minutes and the flight still hadn't taken off. Jessica knew that planes were often delayed due to bad weather, but there wasn't a cloud in the sky. She wanted to know why her flight was delayed, but the flight attendants were still in the corner whispering with another passenger. Jessica couldn't figure out what was going on, but it didn't seem right. Jessica was trying to see what was going on with the flight attendants when she saw the man they were talking with break off from the group and start walking down the aisle. Jessica couldn't help but think how good-looking he was. He was tall with dark hair and blue eyes. She stared at the man as he walked toward her. She expected him to keep walking past her, but he didn't. The man walked over to Jessica and told her that she was sitting in his seat. She looked over at the flight attendants, and they were just looking on. Jessica started to get angry. She showed the man her boarding pass, and it showed that she was in the right seat. The man continued to disagree with her, and she was becoming furious. She wasn't going to let this man bully her into taking her seat. She was even more angry that the flight attendants weren't helping. Finally, the man made his intentions known. He told Jessica that he could see by her uniform that she was in the military. He told her that he had a seat in business class and he would like to trade seats with her. Jessica couldn't believe what she was hearing. Even though she was dreading flying in coach, she couldn't take his ticket. When she tried to refuse his offer, he wouldn't take no for an answer. It turned out that he had already told the flight attendants that he was going to switch seats, and they thought it was a great idea. Jessica realized that this handsome man wasn't giving up. She agreed to switch seats with him. In business class, she felt terrible thinking about him sitting in coach. Since she couldn't send a drink from business class to coach, she wrote the man a note with a $20 bill attached. In the note, she wrote, "Please accept a drink or snack on me. If everyone treated people the way you treated this senile woman, the world would be a better place." The man sent a note back to Jessica with the money, refusing to accept the offer. Instead, he asked her to go to dinner with him. She couldn't believe it. The man had gone above and beyond for her, and she accepted his offer for dinner. At the time, she had no idea that sparks would fly and it would become the beginning of a fairy tale romance. A woman on the plane witnessed the whole thing, and she posted the story on social media. It wasn't long before the post went viral. People from all over the world thought that this couple's love story was a beautiful one. This man started out trying to help a soldier, and in turn, he found the love of his life.